Hello. Hi, good afternoon. This is Ate Jessel, and this Sunday we would like to talk about something about the best. Sunday's best. Do you remember when our old relatives tells us that it's Sunday's best? It means that it is best to spend Sunday in the house of God. And right now, it seems that each and every one of us is very anxious to save for Christmas because it's already August of 2023. And I would like to talk to you about things that might help you. Although this is not a religious channel, this is my way of also helping myself because every time that I see my video, I am reminded that I am just one of the many people that is experiencing problems. Problems in money, problems in my health, just, aging problems. So, this one, in the journey of life, we all face storms and challenges that can leave us feeling hopeless and broken. But in the midst of these struggles, there is a beacon of hope that shines bright, guiding us towards healing and renewal. So, in this part, we will talk about healing. So, healing is something that each and everyone wish for. Each and everyone wish to be young and healthy and beautiful all of our lives. But of course, we're just humans and we need to age. We need to age gracefully. And but there's always God that we can pray. We can pray to God. And as the Bible in the book of Matthew 9:22 says, Jesus turned and saw her. This is about the woman that is experiencing outpour of blood. And let me just verify that because I haven't opened my Bible yet. So let me just look for Matthew. One moment. So this is a mix up, alright. Background story of Matthew 9, verse 22. So one moment. So this is, oh yeah, this is the one. The woman is subject to bleeding for 12 years. And that woman was desperate to be healed. And personally, I have experienced that as well when I had my first menstruation when I was 7 years old. Yes. And personally, I understand that this is a very, especially I grew up poor. I am very poor that I cannot even go to a barangay health clinic because in the 1990s, barangay health clinics is not yet available. So what we are doing is I just didn't mind it. I just went to the parish and I prayed there to Mama Mary because I was Roman Catholic before. And it doesn't matter what your religion is. If you're Catholic, if you're Muslim, or if you are born again. As long as you believe in the one God, for me it's Jesus Christ. Because for me, Jesus Christ saved me. It saved me from my carnal need to be a self-made woman. It saved me from our topic. It saved me from my poor health. So even though I was not able to meet up with doctors or go to the clinic, I was alive and I still am alive because God is with me. And it says in Matthew 22, it says that Jesus felt that someone touched her. Not in the face, of course, but in the hem of his garment. So Jesus, no, it's not a she. In the Bible, he was a man. And with that, Jesus experienced the power go out from him. Nung in the Filipino terms, if any foreigner is actually looking at my video right now, they say it that sa laylayan. Ang laylayan, like this, the bottom of your garment. So when Jesus experienced someone, because it's already crowded there in the location where he is preaching. So he's preaching at the time he's not preaching at cathedrals because he was not a priest. So he was not teaching at cathedrals, he was teaching at the public, like a public market in our times. So there's so many people, and so many people is already touching him there and everywhere. So the disciple said, Master, why are you asking if someone touched you? It's so crowded here already. But you ask who touched you? And he said, Yes, because I felt the power came out of me. And the woman said she was healed. So let me look at my script, no? The script, I didn't really memorize it. Eh. And I don't plan to memorize anything or remember anything. So just to clarify, this is not your professional kind of channel. This is just me wearing a blazer and telling you that nothing is impossible with God. If you're asking for healing, if you're asking for finances, pare-pareho lang tayong walang pera. Kaya magtulungan na lang tayo. So for the foreigners who ask what I meant for translation, it means that me, myself, and I do not have money. I am poor and I am still poor at my age. I don't want to linger on that, but it seems that if there are people who's looking for answers like healing, they're anxious, um, we can help each other out. But for me, it's not financially because I just went to become unemployed last May. And it seems that here, let's go back to the topic. So, despite her condition and societal challenges, the woman had faith in Jesus and believed that if she could only touch the edge of his cloak, she would be healed. This is real faith, and Jesus is the real healing power. And that takes courage to have faith in the real God and for the woman to actually step and approach him despite the crowd. So, this story illustrates the beautiful significance of faith in Jesus' healing, and it emphasizes that no matter how desperate or hopeless a situation may seem, faith in Jesus can bring about profound transformation. Ano yun? And restoration. Jesus' response to the woman shows his compassion, love, and desire to heal the world. And for those who are asking for healing. The story of this woman with the issue of blood is a testament to the power of faith in Jesus' abilities to heal physically, emotionally, even mentally. Because hindi niyo nasabi or natanong, no? I was actually also a patient of a psychology clinic because I was raped. But that's another story. Alright? So, in here, we are talking about healing. And it serves as an inspiring example for all believers to trust in the one and real Jesus Christ and seek healing and restoration through Him. So, right now, we just don't bite at any apple we see. We don't just bite like any bandwagon. Like, bandwagons could actually pose as good, like, hey, we can continue this mission and we could give you medical mission and things like that. But at the end of it all, they can abort like the medical mission and you will be left hanging. So, dito not bite. Let us not bite into or jump into conclusion for whoever we will just speak to us as the one and true God. We need to learn the Bible ourselves. We need to learn who Jesus is because as for me and myself and I believe in Jesus Christ. And this Jesus Christ to me is the one-way ticket, the one way to the truth, the life, and eternity. And for me, it doesn't matter where your church is, doesn't matter who your pastor is, because pastor are just human beings. We are just human beings. And I myself have been an intern pastor before. So I know what I'm saying. So it's Jesus Christ that helped me be strong in the storms of life. And the storms of life actually is not a walk in the park. So you can say it's a walk in the park, but it's the Jurassic Park. Yes. Like things like that. But we have to remember that Jesus is the only God. So for all of us, I will not pray for you anymore. We can do that ourselves. This is the do it yourself era. Let us study. Let's study the Bible and call to Jesus ourselves. Thank you and God bless you all. Bye bye.